5 years from now, you're standing at a crossroads. One path leads to a remarkable transformation, goal achieved, identity reshaped, pride swelling in your chest. The other path loops in on itself. Same habits, same routines, same unfulfilled year after year. What if I told you this entire journey hinges on a deceptively simple choice, a choice you make before sunrise? It's not about luck, talent, or mega deals. It's about that moment when your alarm rings and most people reach for snooze. But you choose differently. You choose you. That single decision, minute as it seems, will determine whether the next 5 years are a story of transformation, or repetition. So, what is the choice? It's deciding that your morning, your first waking moments, will be different. That instead of diving into distractions, you'll do something meaningful. Productive. Empowering. Here's the truth. Your life doesn't get decided in the grand moments only, it's built by the invisible ones. Waking up, choosing to sit quietly, writing a sentence, stretching your spine, reading a page, saying no to scrolling, tiny decisions. Micro actions. But these are the building blocks of identity, because habits define us far more than intentions. Create the habit of owning your mornings, and you start building the life you want. It really is that simple. Why focus on mornings? Because our minds are cleanest then. Around 30% of all daily errors happen in the first few hours after waking. But here's the flip side, it's also one of the few periods when your mind isn't polluted by noise, no emails, no dings, no social media scroll. Just crisp, unclaimed mental space. Studies show a 40% increase in focus in the first 90 minutes after wake-up, prime time for clarity and creativity. Let me tell you about Maya. A marketing manager who used to hit her snooze button 4 or 5 times. Always rushed, always frazzled, always reactive to meetings and fires. Then she read about this morning approach and committed, for just a week. She woke at 5:30 a.m. Poured water, took a short yoga flow, pulled out a journal. Even wrote just one sentence of gratitude and a single goal. In 7 days, things shifted. She wasn't perfect, but she was calmer, more intentional. Her mornings started becoming something she valued. 2 months in, she had lost 10 pounds, re-sparked her passion for writing, and negotiated a big promotion. That morning hour was her catalyst. That's the power I'm talking about. Not magic, just alignment. You give yourself space, your brain responds. You build calm, purpose, and better outcomes. Here's the ritual, 5 simple steps, each under 5 minutes. Underscore 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 4.1 Hydration. Pour a tall glass of water as soon as you wake. You've been fasted 8, 10, 12 hours since you last drank. Your brain is dehydrated. Muscles aren't fully awake. Even light dehydration slows thinking and mood. Just water, nothing fancy. No coffee yet, drink slowly. Anchor your mind. Today starts with me. Alex, a software developer, did this. At first, the water was cold shock. But after a week, it became grounding, a signal. Time started. He says, after that sip, I'm conscious I'm alive. Movement. Next, get your body moving. Doesn't matter if it's yoga, walking, a jog, push-ups, or toe touches. Even 3 minutes helps. Why? Because your body and mind are deeply connected. Oxygen flow through movement boosts mood and keeps cortisol, alert stress hormones, in check. Nina, a nurse working crazy shifts, began 8 minutes of Tai Chi each morning. She didn't initially do it for energy, but realized mid-shift she was calmer, less reactive to crises. That movement gave her inner balance. Writing. Grab your journal, 1 sentence of gratitude. 1 sentence of a clear goal, that's just 2 lines. Done, but it does 3 things. 1. Fills your mind with positivity, gratitude. 2. Connects you with intention, goal. 3. Creates focus, your brain knows what's next. Carlos, a university student, wrote the night before, "I'm proud of myself for finishing my essay." He woke stressed, but when he wrote, "Today I will draft 5 references," something shifted. The next day, he completed 15. Learn just 5 pages of a book, or listen to a 5-minute podcast, or watch a meaningful TED Talk, that's it. Small but consistent. That adds intellectual momentum. Layla, a new mom, had zero energy before lunch. She found a 5-minute French vocab video. Now she's at A2 proficiency, language keeps her sharp and creative, it's her mental gym. Finally, protect this hour, no phone app, no email, no news feed. Close the door. Tell loved ones, I need 60 minutes for me. When Sam, a lawyer, went deep, no interruptions, he came to work calm, unreactive. He made it part of his identity, morning me shows up first. When you commit to this hour consistently, something beautiful happens. You don't just change habits, you change identity. You stop thinking I'll be fit, I'll be creative, I'll be calm. You begin thinking, I am someone who does these things. That shift makes actions automatic. The other power. Compound effect, 1 hour a day equals 365 hours a year. Over 5 years, that's 1,825 hours, we're talking months of immersive, intentional life. Mastery, growth, creativity, all through small, consistent choices. Consider inventors who wrote every morning. Or artists painting 1 brushstroke a day. Those small rituals changed the world. You're just using the same principle, almost daily wonder, for your life. Engineer to artist, Ezekiel, a mechanical engineer, was bored. He began a morning sketch routine. At first, stick figures. 5 months in. Won a city mural commission. He said, it started with 1 sketch a day. College athlete to community leader, Tiffany, after track early morning runs, added journaling. Over a summer, she started a campus wellness club. What began as energy spilled out into leadership, and a life mission. Startup bootstrapper, Ravi, in a 9-to-5 fintech job, woke before work for an hour, reading, writing plans. 6 months later, he launched a side business generating 5-figure monthly revenue. That hour was his startup incubator. Your morning is more than routine, it's a root. Everything else grows from it: health, creativity, community, success.